ณมหาวิทยาลัยอุบลราชธานีสมเกียรติศักดิ์ศรี So welcome to another episode of our interviews with the international faculty at Ubon Ratchathani University. And today we're very pleased to have Ajahn Mai-mai Basilio.
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Nice to see you, James.
Yes.
And hello to all the viewers of this video.
Yes, good to see you, and thank you for sharing your insights with prospective students and staff at the university.
My pleasure.
Yes, good. And you're an English instructor at UBU.
That's right.
And how long have you been here?
I've been here for 6 years.
6 years.
Since 2015.
Okay, good. And let me ask you, Mai-mai, how does this image, this person, represent your home to you?
So this image is very recent. I think it's just 3 days ago when this image was captured. So this is Heidelin Diaz. She's the first Filipino to win a gold medal at the Olympics. So it's 97 years in the making. And I think during this time, we are in a pandemic, and of course, not only my country, but the rest of the world is struggling. We've been facing the biggest challenge probably in modern history. So like her winning the Olympic gold medal really means a lot to us. Like she just gave us like a fresh sense of hope and inspiration, especially since she's a woman, and a woman won the first gold medal for the Philippines, and it just really means a lot to us.
Okay.
She came from very humble backgrounds, and so we're so happy. Good news for all of us.
Very good news. I haven't been following the Olympics, but I'll take a special look for her as a pride of your country. So Ajahn Mai-mai, what brought you to Ubon rather than Bangkok or even another country?
So I came here to Ubon in 2015. I was fresh out of the university. I was 19 years old. And so like for me, I really didn't have any specific like set goals as to where I would want to work. But definitely I wanted to become a teacher. But I thought when I was in the Philippines, I thought that it would be impossible because I just finished my BA. So in the Philippines, you need to be at least a master's degree holder before you could teach at a university. And then some of my friends, some of my classmates from university told me that actually you can teach abroad, like you can teach English abroad, like at a university. And I said, really? So I just tried. And would you believe I applied to over 100 schools.
Wow.
In Thailand? Because every day there's a new job post coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and in the Philippines, I think also about 50 companies. So I think I did that for 2 months. Like the whole day I was just looking for jobs and stuff. But one thing is for sure, like I wanted a job that will challenge me, and also a job where I could like build a career and develop myself. So yeah. So that's the story why I came to Ubon. And then I saw the job post posted by Ajahn Ann. She was the Ajahn Oranut. She was the department head before of our program, the English program. And then I sent my application, and now here I am.
Could you say a little, Ajahn Mai-mai, about UBU and the international presence here?
Thanks for that question. I think the thing I like the most in every university is the student community. And I think I like the fact that UBU allows us to set up our own communities here at the university. Like, for example, we have different orgs and different clubs where students can, build on their interests. So that's what I like. And of course, there's support for students who I think are first. Not only that, like our teachers are qualified, they're cream of the crop, and they are experts in their field. And that's another thing that I like about UBU. And when it comes to the international presence, I could say that working here at UBU, I've met a lot of people who I've become friends with up until now. So I really like that UBU gives me an opportunity to meet other young people from other parts of the world. And I even made Filipino friends here at UBU. You believe that? Like, if I were in the Philippines, I would have never met them. But I met them here at UBU, and up until now, we are still friends and we're still messaging each other. So that's what I like about UBU, the personal connections that we get to build and share here.
Very good. And I've seen your international faculty are among the innovative
Yes.
staff and trying new things and bring
Thank
approaches from around the whole planet.
We try our best.
It's the most international faculty I have been a pleasure to be part of.
Me too.
Yeah. And then, Ajahn Mai-mai, what struck you as the most different between Ubon and the Philippines?
Okay, I think what struck me the most is the Thai cuisine, Isan cuisine. I still remember my first dinner here in Ubon. That was my first day in Isan. I had pat krapao, and it was the spiciest food I've ever had in my life. I mean, in that moment. Now, if I eat basil, the basil pork, like stir-fried basil pork, yeah, I could eat it. It's not that spicy anymore. But it was my first time eating that food, and it was unbearable. I think that was the word to describe it. So I'm not saying that in a bad sense, but I'm saying that it's so special because it was so flavorful. I like the fact it was so flavorful, but at the same time, it was so spicy. But being here for like 6 years and going, like now I could say that my palate has changed and I love Isan food.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can say the same as Filipino food,
Right.
not spicy.
Yes, it's not spicy because it's a mix of like the native Filipino cuisine. We have some European influence coming from Spain and also from the US and also Chinese cuisine. So it's a mix of different cuisines.
Okay.
Yes, but to be honest, if you'd ask me which do I prefer, is it Eastern cuisine or Filipino cuisine? I would choose the former.
Yes, I agree.
Very flavorful.
I agree. It's very spicy, but so tasty.
Yes.
So you've been here for some years, Ajahn Mai-mai. Where do you see Ubon Ratchathani University headed in the future based on your past experience here?
Definitely growing. I could say, of course, now we are in a pandemic, so maybe many projects have been delayed or postponed. Like, for example, we used to have the international camps where we invite students from all around the world, and they come here and they meet with our UBU students, and then many of our UBU students, particularly in my program, EC program, also go abroad, right, through the YSTLE and the Fulbright. Some of my colleagues have also been under that program. So I think our driving force behind this are our students and our teachers. So I think we are, as long as we keep ourselves in this momentum and then we try to grab every opportunity that is out there, then I'm definitely sure that UBU is headed to a more internationalized, what is the word for that? Like future.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, I've been surprised at how much the Fulbright scholarship program's represented here. And even in the heart of Central Southeast Asia, you've got Laos and Cambodia so close that it's really a diverse place, more than I ever thought.
Absolutely.
Until I came here. Well, thank you so much, Ajahn Mai-mai, for sharing your perspective. And we wish you well in your future career.
I wish you well too, Ajahn James, and the IR team.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.